हाय हेलो नमस्ते। मेरा नाम है द्वैपन रॉय चौधरी और आज के इस लाइव सेशन में हम लोग सॉल्व करने वाले हैं टेस्ट बुक पर अवेलेबल एसबीआई पीओ प्रीलिम्स लेवल का एक मॉक टेस्ट। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। He commissions his three sons, two of them, okay, so B में error है, there is error in B, and Freckless, okay, Freckless, the third brave and honest, to go and find the bird and return the same to him and bring the same to him, okay. So D and B. So often the kids who were very talented in early school, whose parents, I don't know what it means, over them night and day, are the one who can't succeed. My father, being a senior consultant in a busy hospital, dragged us, so there is an error in he, us around the wards to spread good tidings to patients and munch the array of nibbles in the nurses' rooms. I think only in B. All right. The precocious talkativeness is the boy's major attribute, who is known by the name of his class rather than a real proper name. Who is known. I can't find any error, so let's go with it. They who are unable to afford an education or choose not to pursue optional education. So there is no verb or linking verb for this. They are generally receive much lower. Okay, no. So they generally receive much lower wages. They who are unable to afford an education doesn't sound right. Unable to afford education or not to, so only B is nowhere, okay. Or not to pursue optional education. Receive much lower wages. Okay. So from 16, there was no way I could dash my doctor's encrypt decipher. All right. Cannot decipher. All right. Tougher prison sentences may act slash serve as a dash to other would-be offenders as a deterrent incentive. No incentive, not courage, not honor, not fit. So only this one is suitable. The woman he remembered were dash and silent. Okay. The next morning she was very dash and evidently homesick. Okay. Disobedient, maybe willful, no. Errant, docile, rebellious. Not disobedient, not willful. Either this or this. Okay. I will go with the docile, but let's see. Dash any liquid that is left in the rice. It is not easy to dash flooded mine. Drain. Okay, okay. When I saw my favorite singer in concert, I was in ecstasy. Okay. Next one is saying, um, so we need to interchange the words. All right. Eating weight through no, gaining weight through the eating of junk food. Okay. So BA and CD. The teaching was very excited. The teacher was very excited. So A and D. Teach new subject. She has been teaching maths. All right. Next one is Alaska's north slope in recent history. Scientists have documented no, while tundra files are not unprecedented, are a handful of large ones on no on okay, a handful of large ones on Alaska's north slope in recent history. Of large ones on not unprecedented time history. Let's go history. Okay. Scientists have documented a handful of large ones on Alaska's north slope. E B. There's nothing starting with E. While tundra files are not unprecedented, scientists have documented a handful. All right. The government's latest advice will create an overly optimistic prescription of doctors worry that the drug no latest advice worry that so CAE okay. Doctors worry that government latest advice will create an overly optimistic perception of the drug. All right. So 12 minutes left. Okay. Decentralized, making the process the economy effectively listening. Okay, the government's role in decision to restructure something. So DE, there is no DE. Okay, role in decision, the government's role in the decision to reconstruct. So D is definitely a pair, but nowhere it's DE. This is power over to reconstruct something. Okay, let's skip it. Contrast to the films of Busby Berkeley, known for huge aerial shots of hundreds of runs at a time, known for so CB is a pair, CB so CBE. His style was in sharp contrast to the films. All right. Next one is concluded. Many people now claim the credit when the evidence was concluded when the event was concluded. So CA to start with, then comes the E. All right. Two, to claim the credit for its astounding success. All right. One of my friends is. All right. So the sentence is in present. All right. Which is okay. I liked a pair of shoes which is on the okay. I like this furniture because this is very unique. So this is a close test. 5 here. The next 5 one are also close test. All right. So let's finish this one first. Positive thinking is everywhere. Manifestation, vision boards, and the phrases like "no bad days" abound. And it seems that everyone on the planet wants to learn how to think positively. But what does it really mean to dash to think positive? And can positive thinking alone help you realize your dreams? It is true that your thoughts dash your actions. Your thoughts carry affect your actions. Actually, thoughts do something, so it's going to be a verb. So it's going to be affect your actions. Your actions in turn translate into whether or not. The next one is here. So I will skip these lines. You can sit in the garden of your mind telling yourself there are no weeds, but to dash a truly fulfilling life, but to build. Okay, but to see, not view, demolish. Okay, but to build this, you need to get to the root of what's holding you back and dash and positive overall mindset. Do back and dash an overall positive mindset and cultivate. Absolutely making sense. All right. So 8 minutes remains. Here, the public utility vehicle modernization program is a program launched by Department of Transportation of the Philippines in 2017 to make the country's public transportation system dash and environmental friendly by 2020. Clean something, not lousy, inept, not inept, efficient. All right. The next one is here. All right. The program calls for the phasing out of something dash 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 that are at least 15 years old and replacing them with safer, more dash and more environmentally friendly alternatives. Okay. So it's a positive word, more comfortable maybe. All right. The next one is here. And more this over the three years. Currently, something units are dashed throughout the country are operating. All right. Replacement vehicles are required to have at least a Euro 4 compliant engine or an electric engine to dash to reduce. Okay, to lessen pollution. The last one is here. While reception among the general populace has been positive, some transport groups have dashed the program as it might lead to losses of jobs and businesses. Some transport groups have criticized the program as it might lead. Okay, so now remains the RC. So 6 minutes remains. I will take almost 2 to 3 minutes to just read it once. So maybe it's better to first go through the question. According to the passage, what is the relation of? Okay, I think it should be on the top. Here is a sister-in-law whose Radis will. Okay. Radziwill. but Kennedy's cousin. All right. So this line, July 21st, Coast Guard began search. What time? At 4 a.m. They began the search. Okay, why was certified under VFR? Did not hold an instrument rating. The next one is okay. To arrange things, they uh the autopsy. Okay, no. After the autopsies were completed, so starting with D, were completed. Three bodies were taken from dash to dash where they were cremated in. Okay. Next one is which one is correct? Because the first one is incorrect. So the last one is true. Fell victim. I feel I have read it just above there. Was not certified to fly under. So this one is also incorrect. So 1 and 2. At this dash July, in July, or on July. What's other on Friday, but before a date at, so on, right, on. Next one is Kennedy's wife and sister-in-law was also on board and died. Sister. Where also. The next one is synonym of permissible. So admissible. Antonym of obscured. Cultured. Discouraged. Obscured. Basic landmarks were obscured, not clear. All right, so antonym of it is going to be revealed. So often the kids who were very talented in early childhood, whose parents put them night and day, are the ones who can't succeed. So only D. Next one is they who are very though who are unable to afford an education. B is definitely incorrect. So definitely B and C, to pursue optional education. Is not going to be an education. An education generally receive much lower wages. Much lower. Sounds correct to me. I don't think I have time for it. To reconstruct something, demonstrate the economy effectively lessening decentralized control over making processes individual enterprises. Oh, shit. Next one is this. All right. Total number of receipts in okay, so 100 plus 300 plus 250 is to March, July. So March 150, July 90, and Feb 200. So it's 240, 440, and here it's 400, 650. I don't think they are going to be less than. Next one is in January, out of the total participants, 40% are from Kabaddi. Out of the remaining, 30% for jump. Okay. So let's say 100. So 40 Kabaddi out of the remaining 30% from this, and rest were from high jumps. Rest means it's going to be 42%. So definitely 42. The total number of participants in March and May, total participants 400 is how much percent more than the participants from month of April. April it's 300, so 100 more. So 1 by 3 is 33. Find the average of total number of participants in the given month. Total numbers average. It's going to be divided by 7, right? All right. Let's see. 300, 450, 450 and 750, 750, 1000, 1000, 1160 and 90. So 1250. So 7 by 1250. So 175574960 point, or rather this one. The academy extends the competition for one more month due to the popularity growth. In the next month, the total participants are 66% more than the month of April. In the month of April, this two third more, so 200 more, so 500 in this month. In August, the male and female are this. In August, the males and females are okay. So 12, 20, so 25 times. So 25 times is going to be 200 and 300. It's yeah, it's 3 2. Find the difference between the number of males in August, this, yeah, and number of July. So it's going to be 210. Okay. So 24 is going to be 8, 3 minus 23. So it's minus 23 and minus 3. So cannot be said. If we take this is large. If we take this and this, then this is large. So no relation. This one is 240, right? So going to be minus plus. This is also minus plus, but this is simple. This is 30 and 20. This is going to be 12, 20. Yeah, 20 and 12. So minus 30 plus 20, minus 20 plus 12. So no relation here also. Okay, minus 15. So plus 15 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and 52. So it's 14 and no, not 14 3, but 52, right? 52, 26 to 13 4. All right. was I thinking? 13, 4, 13 and 4. This is negative. So here 5 here, 4 here. So no relation again. The ratio of numbers of A and B, this A spends this, okay, find the value of X, okay. So 7, 9, A spends 40%, 70, 90, 40%, 28, while B spends 50%, 45. The difference between the savings. So this is 45, this is going to be how much? 52. So the difference is 3, 3 is 90. If A's income is 7x, so okay. So I have to calculate X, so 10. I have to calculate 10, right? Yep. So if 3 is this, so it's 23 times. So just 23. A mixture contains 3 components A, B, C in the ratio. A, B, C ratios are this, this, this. When half of the mixture is removed with 18 liter of, okay, and with 18 liter of each component added, this becomes this, all right. So after removing 18 liters, the ratios are going to be same, and it's going to be 7, 9 and 6, all right. But we have added 18, 18 total. What's the total here? It's 9, 9 and 6, 15, and here it's 7 and 6, 7 and 6, 15, and it's 21, right? No, 22. To make them equal, you have to multiply it by 22. Okay. I think I should skip it. All right. Pie chart, total number of boys in the school. It's a big pie chart. I'm going to skip it now. Okay, DS. Sum of amount R% interest triples in 3 year. Triples in 3 year. In 9 year, it will be K times compound interest. All right. So 3 times in 3 years. Then 9 times will be on 6 years. Times. Find the value of K. So it's 6. The wrong number says I will skip it for now. Yeah, this one looks easier. So first is 15, then also 15, then also 15, then also 15, then it's not 15, so 90. Next one is, we are doing what? Minus 12, then it's minus 24, then should be minus 48. Yes, it is. Then we need to do minus 96, 90 and 6, yeah. Then it should be minus 192, 192. Yeah, making sense. Then the last one needs to be incorrect. Shit, let's check it once. 192 times 2 is going to be 384, 384, all right, and 828. So the unit digit going to be 4, all right, matching. Then we got 4 and 4, all right. So this one, a shopkeeper bought an article at X and sold it at, okay, 3 by 8 loss. Okay, so let's suppose the CP here, SP here, CP8, SP5. If the shopkeeper doubles the selling price, he would have got the profit of, so 2 is going to be 1000. Find the new selling price. So the total selling price was, no, okay, if the same article is marked at 50% and discount of 20%, should I do successive here? So it's going to be like what? Just a second. 100 marking up 150, 20% 120, So all right, if it's going to be 5, then it's going to be 1.2 times, so 6. So the value of 6 is going to be, no, it's not what's asking. If the same article is marked above 50%, okay, from 8 here, right? So we are going to multiply this by 1.2, which is 9.6. So the 9.6 is asked 5, so this is going to be 48. 3 booksellers, 3 types of, all right, all right, all right. I think it could be done easily. Let's see. So A, B, and C. The types of are champak, tinkle, and oila. Let's just do this. All right. Now what's the saying is the ratio between champak magazine sold by A and B is 5 to 8. All right. The number of Oila magazine sold by seller C is 25% more than Champak magazine sold by B. Oila by C is 25%, means one fourth, 2, so 10 here. Champak sold by B. The ratio of the number of Oila magazines sold by C to B. So B here is going to be 6, yeah, respectively. The number of Oila magazines sold by A is 120. All right. The number of Tinkle magazines sold by A is 50% more than Oila magazines sold by A. So Tinkle magazine is going to be 180. The ratio of the numbers of Tinkle magazines sold by A to seller B. Tinkle by A to B, so it's 2, so 270. The number of Champak, Tinkle, Oila magazines sold by all 3 sellers. Okay, so Champak, Oil, and this. All right, but this I have no idea. Have I missed any clue? Okay, let's complete it first. So it's going to be what, 450. So 450, so it's 240. Yeah, 189. Yeah. All right. The next one is, I have 1080. Yeah. If this goes, then it's 16. So 6 times. So 60 times. 60 times means 360 and 600. All right. Now this one is going to be a bit of a challenge. Have I missed any line? So solve by the ratio of Tinkle to B. All right, let's change. Find the ratio of Champak magazine sold by A to the Oila magazine sold by B. This is 5 to 6 already given. The next one is number of Oila magazines sold by A is how much percent? I mean, I can practically check it because the ratios are like, if 6 is this, then this is 2. All right. Then I can say that the number of Oila magazines sold by A is how much percent of the number of Champak sold by B is 1 4, so 25%. But the numbers are not coming. If Champak magazine sold by seller E is 1, okay, so I now I need the numbers. It's not that difficult, right? The number of, I missed one line, yeah. The number of Oila magazine sold by seller C is 25%. No, I have not missed it. Tinkle ratio of Champak magazine sold by A to B. Okay, the number of ratio of Oila magazine, this Champak, all right. The Oila magazines sold by C to B. Oila by C by B respectively. The number of Oila magazines sold by A. Okay, given. The number of Tinkle magazine A is number, okay. The ratio between Tinkle magazine sold by A. Total number of Champak magazines by all 3 sellers of this. I will, should I skip it for now? Yeah. Number of Tinkle magazine by B to that of A. Tinkle magazine, so 90. The number of Oila magazines sold by seller D. Oila magazine Euler magazine solar seller D is 50% more than Tinkle sold by seller C. Tinkle is 50% more, so it's 360. Euler by D. OD. Then find the sum of the Euler magazine sold by seller C and D. Euler, so 960. Okay, I think I should complete this one. No. If the number of Champak magazine sold by seller E is 192 less than the Champak magazine sold by seller B. So 8x minus 192. All right. Okay, okay. These are the ratios given. I can simply compare them. All right. So 60. So it's 300 and 480. All right. Champak of C is not required. Not required. All right. So it's 192 less 192. If it was 180 less, then it would be 300. 12 less, so 288. All right. Now what they're saying is the Champak magazine sold by E wanted to Champak magazine sold by seller B. Then the number of Champak magazines sold by seller E is how much percent more or less than the Euler magazine sold by seller B. Euler is this, so 360 by 360. It's going to be what? 72. Yeah, 72 by 360. It's 1/5, right? So 1/5 is 20%. Now it's all done. Total. Find the total number of 5-digit numbers that are formed, which is divisible by 4 when no digit is repeated. So 12 is going to be there. I think it's a permutation combination question. It will take a lot of time, but let's see. Let's do it. Here is 4 factorial. Doesn't matter. So 2 8 is there. 3 6 no. 7 2 7 2 yeah 7 2 and 8 2 no. 8 9 no no. 7 8 7 8 no. 7 9 no. 3 8 no. 3 2 3 2 yeah. So it's 1 8 no 1 9 no 2 4 2 7 2 8 3 2 yeah 7 9 8 no 9 2 92 yeah 98 no. All right, so 5, and here the 4 factorial means it's what? 24. 24 into 5 120. All right. In a rectangular playground, 5-meter wide path is constructed outside. The area of the path is given. Find the sum of the length. Okay, x square, and this is x plus 5 whole square. Oh, this is not square, right? But can I treat it as square? I think so. Let's see. So they are saying that x plus 5 whole square. Let's keep it. Okay, this one is doable. A can fill in x hours, B can empty in x plus 6 hours. Both opened and gets filled in 12 hours. All right, all right. So it's x square plus 6x, and it's x plus 6 and x. So the summation is 6x minus, so if 6 goes there, it's going to be 72 0. It's 12 6, so x square plus 12x minus 6x, so x equal to 6. All right, I have left this one. All right, all right, let's see if it's doable. The first gap is of 5 and 15, then it is 37, or rather 27. Then the next gap is of almost 30, but 29. It's 25, right? 25, 27, 29. Oh shit. Which one should we take? This one. because the gap was like, you know, even numbered gap. But the previous one also can be. All right, let's forget it. So alluvial soil, 9 boxes from bottommost to top. All right, I think it's doable. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will try it once. If it doesn't, you know, go smoothly, I will just skip it. I'll give it 2 minutes. It's 19 minutes. All right. So I'll wait till 17. If the answer comes, all right, then we'll move on. Forest is kept immediately exactly in the middle. So 5 is exactly at the middle. So forest here. Only one box is placed between forest and red soil. Saline is placed at an odd number position, which is not kept at the bottom. All right. So saline is okay. Black box is kept below saline. So I think saline can be here because otherwise too many options are going to open. Black soil is kept below saline. So black, saline. All right. Saline is kept at a odd number place but is not kept at the top or bottom of the stack. Yeah, definitely. Oh no. Oh no. Red was given. Only one box is between forest and red. Okay, alluvial. Okay, let's just write in both places, which is not kept at the saline place at an odd number position. Saline is also at odd, but not at the okay. So saline here or saline here. All right. I think this one is going to be the correct one. All right. Bottom stack. All right. Laterite soil is placed just below alluvial. So alluvial and laterite. So allu and then latte, which is placed alluvial soil, which is placed above red box. All right, this one is red. So alluvial, latte, here also alluvial and latte. The number of boxes kept below yellow box is same as number of boxes kept. Okay, so yellow and petty here and here, but no, 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 no. I must have done something wrong. The number of boxes kept below yellow box is same as. No, it's all right. So here or here. All right. Yellow box is kept below forest. Yellow, yellow, and what? Petty. PT. PT and PT. 4 boxes are between red and arid. Red and arid. No, not possible. One, two, three, four. Arid. Okay, interesting. Black box is kept below saline. Which box is kept at the fourth position from the stack? From the where? Okay, bottom box is one. Okay, one, two, three, yellow. How many boxes between black and red? Red here and black and the below. So it's going to be 5 more than 4. Which box is kept immediately above red? Immediately above red is laterite. Which soil box is kept between PT and yellow? So PT and yellow forest. In the birthday. Okay, I will not do it now. Okay, okay. Meaning is used here only. So fa is supposed to be a code, not day, not na, not sa. Yeah, so fa for meaning. All right. starting from Sunday, but not since. I think it's need to be like this: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They also got one variable. I think I could have skipped it, but let's do it. Okay, I'm taking three possibilities. Here it says the one who borrows bike borrowed after Wednesday, but before D. All right. So can be here bike, here D, or here D, or can be here bike and here D. All right. Okay. If borrowed glass, if glass 2% borrowed between F and D, 1 2. If glass, let's take one more projection, bike D here, D here, 1 2. If glass, I think I could have read one more line. Let's see. The one who borrows burger borrowed 2% after B. Okay, burger 2% after B. B 1 2 burger maybe. B not burger. B 1 2 burger. All right. Who borrowed? Yeah. B who borrowed immediately before C, and like this burger. Right. 2% before B. All right. All right. I made a mistake. So 2% before B burger, like this. B who borrowed immediately before C, but after F. So book is after F. Book is after F. E not plant. At least 3% borrowed between plant and book. So if he is supposed to be below F, F cannot be here, or rather book cannot be here. All right. All right. All right. So CB, one gap F, CB not possible. So here B, C, and burger. Here also B, C, yeah. B, C, and burger. Here C, B, burger. All right. The one who borrowed book borrowed after G, borrowed after G, borrowed before G, but after F. So book can be here or here. Borrowed after, not possible, not possible. So book has to be here, and 1 2 3 at least. So plant here. So if E is not plant, E is here, and the other one H, I guess. Yeah. So H borrowed plant, and there are two more, right? There are two more. Book is below. What is this? Bike. Okay, so lamp. If 2% borrowed between the one who borrowed lamp and G, yeah, then who borrowed calculator? Then G borrowed calculator. Come on, come on. How many persons borrowed after F? After F, there are 4 persons. Who borrowed? Okay, which of the following combinations true? So F lamp cannot be true. C bike not. Yeah, C bike is true. Who borrowed on Friday? On Friday, it's D. D. What book? Yeah, I will skip it. This one for now. Some Teddy. some Teddy, doll, no doll, Oswald, all Oswald, Henry, some doll being Henry, some doll being Henry. Yeah, because the restriction is this, it's a possibility. All Oswald being Teddy, all Oswald. What is this? This is Oswald, right? All Oswald being Teddy. Yeah, it's also a possibility. Some Oswald are not tall. Some Oswald, yeah, all are true. Some mobiles are not keypads. Some keypads are remotes, and no remote is fan. Some remotes being mobile. Some remotes being mobile possibility. Some keypads being fan. Some keypads being fan is a possibility. All fan being mobile. Yeah, yeah. All are true. Certain number of people, the numbers are very much. All right. Last one. No, not last one. 6 students, different marks. P got 60 marks, which is immediately less than Q's mark. So immediately less than Q. P got 60. Q scored 70 and got second in the class. 70 and second, 1% here, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. All right. R got fifth position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth position and scored 5 less than U. 5 less than U, so U must be here, or yeah, it has to be here. T got 95 and U got 50. 5 less 45 and U here. Highest marks T secured third position. T only 2 questions. Okay, 7 banks. So SBI, RBI, Bank of India, ICICI, Axis, HDFC, HSBC. So let's do it. All right. Now, X not here. U works in ICICI. S does not work with S, also not here. Either L or P in Axis. X neither works in BOI nor in HS. You see, okay, neither K nor L works in HSBC. K, L, U, P. Who remains? Z. So Z here. K neither works in SBI. K neither works in SBI nor in HDFC. Cannot work here. So K either here or here. Let's see. Z either works in RBI or BOI. So Z also here or here. So K not here. Okay. So X not here, not here, not here, not here. So X also can be here or here. So K, L. K does not work in RBI. K not here. Okay. So K and Z here. X cannot be here. So X has to be here. If K and Z here, then The only person remains is L. So HDFC has to be taken by X. Following bank does S what for? I think I have made a mistake. That was supposed to be S, not L, because L or P here. Okay, okay. But X cannot be here. X cannot be here. These two places are occupied. These two are occupied. This is occupied. This one is true. Okay, but this one is not true. S is going to work for 7%, right? Well, Z. Why did I put Z here? If L here, then P here, or like that. P here, L here. Then S definitely works for which bank? SBI, right? Oh my god. True. S works in SBI. Yeah, it's true. Z in RBI. I cannot say. P does not work in HDFC. Neither can nor L works here. I have completely messed it up. I should just relate it. It felt right. All right. Okay, so birthday. Should I do it or this one? So many questions. So BA, BSc, and BCom, minimum 3, maximum 4. So the bifurcation is definitely 3, 3, 4. All right. Neither A nor B took admission in BCom. Okay, so AB not here. D took admission in the same with I, but not in BSc. D same with I, not D and I, not here. H took admission in BSc with F. H, F. A is not with F, so A also not here. Then A must be here. C is not in BSc. C also not here. E is with G. E is with G. J is neither with H nor in BCom, so H must be here. So DI not here, can be here or here. DI here or DI here. H, F here. C is not in, C not here, so C can be here. EG here. EG, with G. Who take admission in BA? AH 1 and 4, J and C. Oh, I think I took the wrong question. I should have done with these little ones. The standard was very, I would say, lower according to SBI PO, but I think I need to focus more on the question selections because could have scored 3-4 marks easily on the last few minutes. I messed those up, so all right. But if this kind of level of question comes, then the cutoff is going to be on the above side of 70 definitely. So let's see what happens. Let the result come. Till then, goodbye, and we will see you on the next video.